In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
DMV and the rest of the world. Yes, this is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it. Yes, that's right, the best that ever did it. Yes, and I am talking about this book right here. It's Scripted Delicious. Yes, yes, yes. Shades of Blue. I'm telling y'all, it's a treat for you. Everybody will love this book. Okay, I'm telling you right here. Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Look, I'm close up. I'm showing y'all what the cover look like. You know you got the right cover if you got the tornado on the water and it's BLU, baby. It's about the toil and turmoil in somebody's life, and the story is told through the eyes of a child. So you get the child perspective of what the child was going through and stuff. Okay, it's a good book, I tell you. It's life be life and the stuff be happening to poor Blue and the rest of her family, but they stay strong and they hold on as the storms are raging. That's right, they holding on, and they up there eating sea moss from the sea and the storm and all that go together. Look, that's why Shades of Blue and Molly Moss Sea Moss go hand in hand, because while they was out there fighting and twirling on the storm and the seas, when the storm clouds is raging and you in the seas of life, you dig in that water, and when it's trying to take you down and you get your sea moss, it's better than Popeye spinach. I'm telling you. And you know what? That could be, and the spinach do come from the sea. That could be where you get your strength from, because you get your iron, all your vitamins and minerals and nutrients. And this little thing right here, Molly Moss Sea Moss, he makes it into a lemonade. He takes it and make it into a tea. He flavor with every kind of flavor you want to infuse it. He makes smoothies with this joker. He even makes slushies, not slushies, the little ice poppies for the kids things. You know, you could trick a kid and say, this is something that's good for you and it tastes good. Oh, you got something going good. You got something going good. I'm telling you. And you can take it in this gelatinous form for us adults who can take a spoonful of sea moss to the head, like David Green. Keep on, keep it on, Mr. Green. You strong, man. You strong, because I ain't that strong. I had a spoonful of that to the head, like to knock me out. But I also had the purple sea moss, which is really strong and potent. You know that stuff. That stuff is working, because it's strong. And I had to mess around and had the purple sea moss like to knock me out. I was like, woo, that's too strong, Molly. I said, just give me the golden sea moss. I just need a little bit of the golden sea moss and I'm good. And which was so funny because my Aunt Pam's husband, He's from Jamaica, right? And his sea moss, he takes his sea moss and make this stuff called Irish moss with it. And that's where they add cinnamon and coconut milk or something like that to it. And I was like, "Ooh, wow, Irish moss." So yeah, so definitely, uh, that's something different. Definitely, it is. So, just for y'all that didn't know. So let's get into today's show. I'm up here making sure all my folks and my people got the tags and got the links because today is Turn Up Tuesday. And what is y'all turned up about? Well, this is so funny, and it might you might think it sound trivial. Uh, I'm turned up about the music. They said the top 10 summer hits on the music thing, right? And it just so happens that one of my favorite songs is on there. I guess two of my favorite songs that I love, that I come out on the stage to. First of the guy was from the DMV area, from Virginia. I think it's at Fairfax County, I'm not mistaken. That guy that sing $1 Million Baby. I represent a set, can't do no wrong. I clean up good for you. Right from wrong, cause I want to make it so badly, $1 Million Baby. And then of course, y'all know Shabuzi. He redid Twisted, and I like Shabuzi. I like all of his stuff. I'm like, Shabuzi, country boy, go on, get on. Beyonce put him on his album, so that's representing the DMV. But my jam, y'all all know my jam. If y'all know anything about me, it's Kendrick Lamar. They not like us. They not like us. Oh Lord, I've been saying that forever, and then somebody decide to put it in the song. It is so funny. That part to me is funny because we've been saying that forever and a day. They not like us, And he decided to take a common saying and make a song about it. We were talking yesterday about how the kids are not like us. Like we grew up, they not like us. We all say that all the time. Nope, this generation, they not like us. I heard my son, who's a millennial, that said that the Gen Z and the Alpha Zs, he said, they not like us. And this is so funny because each generation it gets worse because you get the millennials talking about the Zs, they not like us. I'm like, wow. That and I'm like, that's what we doing because think about it. Our parents said the same thing about us. Y'all not like us. They not like us. Y'all not like us coming up. And then now the millennials, which is those are the ones that's in their late 20s to 30s, are saying that I think anything younger than 25 is the Gen Z, but they're still saying no, they're not like us. And it tickles me when I see or I hear this. When you hear somebody that's 35 say, they're not like us, say the next generation. So, and I said, well, then if the Z not like y'all, I said, what is the Alpha Z? They said, them demons. I had a Gen Z said that was coming behind him. I mean, I'm like, really, dude? Is that what you're saying? This 19-year-old said that these kids are. I'm like, wow. And I'm like, see, every generation, my eyes and stuff is watering and bothering me, you guys. So please bear with me because I have allergies. They finally came and fixed my carpet yesterday and they cleaned it and everything. And the agent, whatever stuff they cleaned it with, is fresh and strong. And my eyes been watering and burning ever since. I don't know if it was from the outside or from the carpet. I couldn't tell you. But I know my allergies is messing with me and my eyeballs is messing with me. Look, I wish I did have my grandmama eyes and my mama and them eyes because for some reason their eyes were better is better than mine. It must be because watching too much television. But then I think about it. I said, "Oh, well, what about my son's kids' eyes if they're going to be that bad?" Because they say when we look and watch too much television, or when we watch the laptop too much, or our telephones so much. It messes with our eyes and the UV. Something about they put a screen on it or a tint on it to keep your eyes protected and all of that. I'm like, wow, we going around damaging our eyes. When I was a kid, they used to say, "Don't sit too close to the TV because you go blind." Now they got don't sit too close to the laptop. Don't sit too close to your phone. Don't sit too close to all of those pads and stuff because their face is right in it. I know when y'all see me on my phone, I'm like this because hell, I can't see. That's why. And I don't know if it was damaged because the laptop, the computer, or what have you. But they're saying that too much television, too much laptop, too much phones, too many iPads is messing with your eyeballs. So the generation that come after that, what will happen if it gets to a place where you can't watch the screen and stuff no more? You know what's happening now? They got that VRU. That VRU. And next thing you know, we're gonna be in a virtual world. Everybody's gonna be walking around because they're not gonna be able to see their laptops or phones or whatever. But if you put the VRU on, I don't know what's that's like. I don't know. They say it's like I never tried it on, but they said it's like you go into a virtual world. It feel like you really in there doing stuff. So anybody in the panel in the audience, let me make sure I put this thing on the audience because I don't see nothing or nobody. I don't even see me saying good morning. Ooh, let me see if I'm on here. You got to make sure sometime, especially with Facebook and YouTube and stuff, making sure you on and you streaming. You got to do that sometimes because they will block you and cut you off, and you don't even know why. You're like, why am I being blocked or why can't my folks see me? Well, let me make sure that I can share it and send it. Let's see. I'm going to share it. Y'all know how I do it. I try to share it to everybody that I can. And I'm going to share it. And let's see if I can send it to my folks so they can get in here. Oh, LA Josh Preston. Good morning, honey. How are you? I don't know when Mr. Josh Preston is going to be on the show, but he's invited. And if you say you want to come on the show, I'll send you the link whenever you're ready to come on and talk smack with me. Yes, sir. LA Josh Preston. I met him through Brenda Brown's Sauce in the City. He is funny, Mr. Josh Preston. I met a lot of great comedians through Sauce in the City that tickle me. And I invited them all to the Morning Mac show. So, and I even put the link up in the Sauce in the City link. I always say anybody that want to come on, they can jump on. They're always welcome to. See, that's one thing about the platform of the Morning Mac show. If you got anything on there that you want to talk about, want to get off your shoulder, or even want to let the people know where you come in and where you're going to be at, you are all welcome to do so. Because this is a platform that's full of, we get in here, we talk smack, and we had the music playing. We used to have music playing when I had a DJ. But you know what? I may figure out a way that I can get the music back, but I have to get a license to be able to play the music. Something like that, I do believe so. Because if you are playing music and they say you don't have a license to, that part I don't get that. Because if I'm playing music, I'm playing it off the radio. So you can't play music that's on the radio, or you can't play music that's already being played. That part I don't get that. Why they don't let you do that? You're promoting music when you do that. If I was to sit here on the show and play music, won't I be promoting that music that I'm playing? Won't I be promoting that song? And for some reason, you can't do that. And I haven't figured that out because Facebook and all, they got music on there. All them people promoting their music and dancing and doing stuff to people's song and music. They ain't cutting them people music out. But why you trying to cut it out on me? That part, I don't know. I could go on another rant about that, but I won't. But back to the initial thing, what I was saying, they were talking about the hottest jams of the summer. And like I said, I got 3 songs. What you saying, Josh? Doing well. I appreciate it. I'm working during this time, but I can't see. Okay, because he can listen. Okay, I got you. Thank you, baby. Yeah, anytime. On a break time, if we still on, you can pop your head in anytime. A lot of other the people think, oh, you got to be there at 10:30. Come in when you come in and leave when you leave. If we still here, you always welcome to boop, pop in. Like my boy Bubakal Algic, because he working hard, y'all. He would always come in like 10 minutes before we about to leave, but he would be able to pop in long enough to tell a joke or two and give us the update of what he's doing or where he's gonna be, and then he pop out. That's all. That I'm cool with that. That's all right with me. You're still showing me love. Still say, hey, baby, boop. And what you doing right now, Mr. L.A. Preston? Do I gotta say the whole L.A. Josh Preston? I guess I do, because that's the whole like Just Jack thing. You know, that's the whole name. But to you, Mr. L.A. Josh Preston, thank you for showing me love, for tuning in. You're doing exactly what I asked you to do. You liking, commenting, and sharing to the folks, so to the rest of the world out there. I appreciate that. This is my 4-year anniversary of doing this stuff. I've been going on strong for 4 years, baby. Yes, 4 whole years. It seems like a lot. It is a lot. I went from internet radio to being able to do well, even on internet radio, I still was broadcasting us through Facebook and YouTube. I always had that, platform. But then I also had the internet radio part where you listen to the part where you could just dial up and tune in. Man, and I really missed that part of the show where I was talking to people on the other side of the world, just like I'm talking to people on the other side of the world now. But it was different when they listened to the music. They was like, "Oh yeah, we like the jam." They was even requesting music, and I loved that part. So if I could get a DJ to do it, I may see about getting the music and stuff back going again. Well, that's in the near future. That's when I go back into the studio, because I was thinking about doing that. Going back into the studio and get on internet radio and just live stream it through the internet radio. The only thing about that, when you live stream it through the internet radio, they won't see the rest of your guests that comes on. They just see when you're streaming the room that you're in, something like that. I'm wondering how those people do a full show with the internet and all that stuff. I know where there's a will, there's a way. Like you can have the full effect. Like, well, even like TMZ, when we're watching TMZ or you live streaming it, you can hear part of it on the radio, but you don't see all of it. And then when you're on watching everything, you don't hear everything. But I figured out where there's a will, there's a way to get the music back onto the Morning Max show. Other than us playing it, that's an idea too. Because I know when my cousin Just comes on with new music, we do play that. Molly does play the new music. He got some Just music. Now, Molly, if you got some Just music, I don't know if he could hook it up. I don't know. But I know one of Just's songs, they said they flagged us and said we couldn't play it because of he got a sample beat in there from MC8. And I was like, everybody got that sample beat. So, but they was like, no, you can't play that. So I was like, come on, Facebook. You being really super petty now. Facebook and YouTube. I'm like, geez. But I don't understand about sampling the people's music. Or playing songs that you got to get a license to play. Is that another way for them to just get more money? I'm going to look into that. I am. Look, they not like us. I tell you, they are not like us. But back to what I was talking about was the music. Now we got $1 Million Baby from the DMV area or from Fairfax, Virginia. Can we claim the DMV area? Can we claim that? Or are they so far in Virginia that we just got to say Virginia? Because on the news and everything, they said that that's part of our area. If you live in Maryland, you could claim that song because they say it's from the DMV area. So, but why when they talk about Baltimore, why do, if DC, D stands for DC, V stands for Virginia, and Maryland stands for Maryland, why do Baltimore say they're not part of the DMV area? If that the M is for Maryland. It didn't say part of Maryland in the DMV area. I thought it was meant all of Maryland. It just stands for those 3 states or clusters together, Virginia, DC, and Maryland, but they was like, no, we from Baltimore. We not from the DMV. I said, well, the M stands for Maryland. What's Baltimore? They act like Baltimore is an island that sit by itself. Yeah, I know Baltimore is far out there and they do crazy stuff and have different sayings, but that's every little borough of the world, the United States. The people from Queens don't talk like the people from Flatbush. Flatbush don't talk like the people from Manhattan and all that. But it's all New York, right? So, and the people in the villages or Greenwich Village don't talk like the people from the Bronx. But guess what? It's all New York, right? Queensboro Bridge. Am I saying that right? When you go across the bridge, take the bridge, the bridge. Everybody talk differently, right? But it's still all part of what? New York. You saw Alicia Keys and Jay-Z sing about it on stage. And Little Mama even tried to get up there as to represent the part of New York she's from. Because she's from New York. But they was looking at her like, hey, what's she doing up here? But ain't she part of New York? They're all in New York. So that's what I'm telling the people in Baltimore. They get offended about it. We ain't from the DMV. We from Baltimore. But isn't your state Maryland? Isn't your state Maryland? Yes, it's Maryland, just like everybody else that lives in Maryland. You don't hear people in Virginia saying the DMV. That ain't us. They talk that, you don't hear them and the Manassas talk about that's not us. Virginia say, yeah, that's us. It's Virginia. So I don't know what's wrong with the people up in Baltimore. They want their own identity. They don't want to be a part of. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. It's Turn Up Tuesday. We're about to get crunk. Yay. The music. What's your favorite song of the summer? What y'all think is the summer hot hits for y'all? I don't know. Like I said, I gave you my 3 songs. This is They Not Like Us. When they came out with that, and I did not know that he was dissing Drake on that song. That whole song, I thought Kendrick Lamar and Drake was cool. I ain't even pay no attention to no beef. And then somebody said, listen to the words, Reese, and I was like, oh, dang. And then so I had to go back and do my investigation. I had to say, when did this beef start? Let me go back and listen to the songs that Drake put out and that Kendrick put out. And they've been beefing for a minute. I listened to all, on both sides. I did 2 hours of listening to nothing but Drake and Kendrick. And I was like, wow. But I know what a fan means. When it was somebody tell you, you a fan. They don't mean you a groupie. Fan stands for freaky ass nigga. I was like, wow. They be like, man, you a freaky ass nigga. You a fan, dude. You a fan. So, I dropped some knowledge on y'all today. I decipher the code for us older people. When they call you a fan, that's not a good thing. Oh, you a fan? Oh, you a fan. And they're not saying that you're a groupie. They're calling you a freaky ass nigga. That's what they call it. And that just tickled me. And so I use it in its proper form now. I don't say, oh, I'm a fan of yours. I don't, no. You know, you got to be vigilant how you say this stuff nowadays. They have you in a position, you be next thing you know, you be hog tied with duct tape and zip ties in the back of somebody's white cargo van. And you be like, well, what did I do? What did I say that I wanted to do? And they be like, ain't this what you like? I'm like, did I say I like this? No. But go ahead to do what you're doing. Go ahead. Like, I ain't gonna stop you now. I ain't gonna stop you. But look, they just don't hurt me. Or I should be telling them, I'm not gonna hurt you much. But yeah, I'm a fan. In a good way. I know that sound like I was laughing on sinister stuff that laugh. So, but I'm a fan in a good way, you know, for the right person. Yeah, we can do some things. But you mess around and you be in zip ties and with duct tape in the back of my truck. Uh-huh. Be careful what you ask for, people. Be careful. You ever meet somebody you think you freaky and you meet somebody that out freak you? Yeah, that's scary. You be like, whoa, I didn't think there was anybody else like that. Yeah, be careful what you ask for. People say, yeah, I want this, I want that. And when they get it, there's always a twist to it. So you guys got to be careful with what you ask for, men and women. Men and women both. Because you can say, man, I want this shorty who's banging, her body is banging, and she got her own job, her own place. She got all of that going on, the bag and everything. Boom, you get it, and then find out she got a STD. STD, like Lee always said, that stands for something to do. She gonna say something, she say shit. That stands for shit to do. You know, you mess around, and then you got the pluckies, as my brother Slicky Woo Woo like to call it. You got the pluckies. You know, ladies too. You know, I know this one guy who had the money and everything, right? And the girl, I was like, well, what's wrong with the dude? She said he keep getting cold sores on his lips. I said, oh, child, that's just a little bit of herpes. A little bit of herpes. Okay, ain't gonna hurt nobody. Like, look, you wanted him. He got the looks. You know, minus the herpes when he have an outbreak on his face. He had the money. He had everything you said you wanted, didn't he? He got, not only do he got what you wanted, he got just a little bit more. So that's why people got to be careful when they date people and they get what they want, but this is what you wanted. You know, and because everybody say, oh, women especially, you know, you guys come in with this. Oh, I want a man with money. I want a man with the money, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Well, you may get a man with money, but you also may get a man with a hot temper, an ego, a narcissist. And I'm sorry, money isn't the beginning for me. I first of all, when you say, well, what are you looking for? I want somebody that believes the way I believe or worship the way I believe, you know, because I notice in relationships when one person is a Muslim and another person is a Buddhist or something like that, when you have different religious practice or different belief systems, that kind of put a thing in the relationship. So I want somebody that believes as I believe, or how do you say, worse, evenly yoked. My grandmama used to say that. I didn't understand what she meant when she say don't unevenly yoke yourself. And that goes a long way on a bunch of different levels. And I was like, unevenly yoked. First of all, what the hell is a yolk? She's not talking about an egg yolk. I used to think she was talking about an egg yolk. She's talking about when they used to plow the fields on the cows or on the mules or whatever they was doing, or even on the horse. They would have this thing they put around their neck so they keep them going straight. They call it yoke. And when you don't have it on properly or it's not straight, or if the weight is not evenly distributed on it, it'll be like this. And whatever the weight that's heaviest, that's the side that the horse or the animal would turn and pull towards that side. you want to keep it straight so it can be evenly yoked, so y'all can go straight instead of going tight. Because you know, if you walk it and you keep going to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, you doing it a circle. And the same thing if you walk it and you keep going to the left, to the left, to the left, you're going in a circle. You're not going to get nowhere. So that's what it means. I'm looking to give y'all a little knowledge to be unevenly yoked. They're not talking about an egg yolk. They're talking about the yolk that they put so you could go straight. Because some kids, like myself, they don't know what a yolk is. That's because we're not dealing with animals like that. We're not on a farm. So no, a yolk is we don't know what that is. So not until I became an adult that I understood what she was saying. You know, you want somebody that balance you. You want to be balanced so that you can move forward. You don't want to keep going to the left, to the left, to the left, or to the right, to the right, to the right. You want to be able to go straight, move so you can get somewhere and not spin your wheels in a circle. Keep going around in a circle. I was like, damn, Granny. She, you know, when you think back on what the people were saying back in the day, they not like us. They drop wisdom different. Now, how would you say it nowadays in the slang, in the slang, you know how they talk now? You know, it's something. The words, I'm telling you, it's really something. You know, so I was like, wow, and I didn't understand what she was saying back then. It took me to become an adult and me to be able to look up some words and understand what she was saying. She didn't mean egg yolk, people. And all this time, I'm looking at an egg to see if it's even. I'm like, how the hell is this evenly yolked? It looked like, and then one time I messed around and got an egg with 2 yolks in it. I was like, oh, Joe the blow. I threw the egg away. I said, because that egg is unevenly yolked. And you don't want an egg that's unevenly yolked. I was dumb. Didn't know. But, you know, but now you know, they not like us. And we not like them. And they, you know, so each generation is something different. But yeah, I did. I threw the double yolk away. I sure did. I was like, now this is evil. This they got no business, but you know, and a woman, when she get a double yolk, she get twins. She was able to have twins, like, you know, but my crazy butt, I was like, no, grandma said you don't want to unevenly yoke yourself. That's what I thought. Don't laugh at my stupidity. Don't laugh that, you know, look, now you know. That's why it's important to each one teach one, then all should know. That's how important communication is. That is just how important communication is, you know. And when you're teaching a child, you got to get on a level to make sure they understand what you're saying. Like my grandfather used to say that Jesus was the son. He didn't explain it to me. He just said Jesus is the son. So I'm a little kid. I'm looking out the window, and every morning I said, oh, okay, Jesus is the son, and that's God's son, right? He's everybody's son, right? They didn't explain religion to me, okay? So every morning I got up and the sun was rising. I was like, good morning, Jesus. I'm like, hey, good morning, Jesus. And this is how my logical child mind thought the logic was, that Jesus is the son of man is the son, not S-O-N and S-U-N. I thought it was just one son, right? Okay, so I'm looking up the son. The son, God worshiping the son. That's the son of God. Hey, Jesus. Speaking to Jesus, you know, people thinking, oh, she's talking to the heavens. No, I'm talking to the son. Because at night, that's when all the evil stuff happened at night. I said, because that's when Jesus go home. Jesus ain't working no more. Jesus is off. And Jesus go home. And then the devil come out and play at night. That's why all the bad stuff happen at night. Thinking only bad stuff can happen at night. Not that bad stuff can happen at day, but it happened at night because the sun is gone down and Jesus ain't on watch no more. So that's when all the, you know, so in my mind, I would want to be in a house at night. In my mind, I wanted to be up under my grandparents at night. In my mind, out because I was safe in my house. You know, when the sun come up, you know, Jesus was like, no, mama, don't go out. Go out. It's nighttime. Don't go out. No, mama. No, I ain't gonna see her no more. She ain't coming back because she gone out at night. You know, you used to think stuff like that because the bad stuff happened at night, and people could in my family would grandpa go, no, don't go out at night. No, don't go out. I was a kid. I didn't know, not unless I was going out with my whole family. Back in them days, we went out as a whole family, like to the movies or to the driving movies or whatever, out to dinner. The whole family went. So if I wasn't protected by the whole family, I was, the bad stuff happened at night. That's what they say, So I'm a kid. Good morning, Kenneth Clark. So I'm a kid, I'm a child, and I'm thinking of all the bad stuff that happened at night. And that's because the sun, the S-U-N, wasn't up. And I thought the S-U-N was the S-O-N. So during the daytime, no bad stuff gonna happen to me. I'm basking in the sun. I'm yelling, hey, Jesus. My grandfather driving along the highway. I rolled the window down and held my head out there. Yeah, Jesus. Because when you driving in the car fast, you got to yell loud. My grandmother said, what is you doing if you don't get your butt back in this car? I said, I'm talking to Jesus. What are you talking about, man? Jesus right there. He sees us all. Ain't he shining on you too? And then he was like, what? I said, you said Jesus was the son. So he had to break down to me. Then he realized she's thinking the son is Jesus. Then when they say the Son of Man, I thought that was the son. You got to tell me these things. You got to break it down and explain it. That's how important communication is. And that's why it's important when you communicate to a child, make sure you're on a child level where the child can understand. And my grandfather said, your Uncle Stanley, that's my son. Your Uncle Junior, that's my son. And I'm like, uh-huh. And he had explained to me who Jesus was. And I said, but ain't that the son? And then he said, that's a different kind of son. And then that's how I knew the difference of S-O-N and S-U-N. Somebody had to break it down to me. It's communication. And I think that's what the world is lacking all across the world. We don't know how to communicate with one another. We don't know how to communicate with each other in our own circle. And then you still talking a different language and try to communicate to somebody in a different circle on a different level. You know what I mean? Rich rising to you too, Kenneth. Rich grand rising. And we laugh, and I look back on that stuff now, me not knowing what a yoke is, me not knowing what son is the son. I look back on that and I was like, how many other people was confused or misled? How many other people didn't understand or comprehend something and went the wrong way or did something because they didn't comprehend or understand? How many? I don't know. But I know I can't be the only one. And I know if I thought it, maybe somebody else thought it or thought that way too, right? That ain't uncommon. That ain't uncommon. You know what I mean? That's why we gotta it's important for us to communicate and talk to our folks, especially our children, and make sure we're on the right page, on the same level. So we won't have to go around saying they not like us. They not like us. Explain to them what you mean, and definitely say what you mean and mean what you say. And that's another thing. We don't most adults, when I say we people, I mean the people, the race. A lot of us, most of us, don't give accountability. Don't know how to say, you know what, that my bad, I was wrong. And that's another thing, that word my bad, that's another slang. What do my bad means? It means the same thing as my fault. Or I'm sorry. That's another way the young people say I'm sorry. They bump to you, oh, my bad. You're bad. You're at first I thought they were saying my bag, B-A-G, but they're saying B-A-D. They're saying, excuse me for my bad behavior. That's what my bad means. Or I'm sorry because I did something bad. And I'm like, they do that for everything. Oh, they burnt the fry. My bad. I dropped the baby. My bad. My bad. Well, when you apologize, that means I'm sorry for the act and I'll try not to do it again, or you know, or what? My bad if I'm not explaining this right. You know, but uh we as a human race, we don't give accountability to stuff. We don't hold ourselves account for the stuff that we do. When we mess up, we mess up because people don't want to admit that it's their fault. They don't want to admit, oh, my bad. That's a way of saying, I'm sorry, it's my fault. So they make it sound something so slangish. My bad. Those two words. My bad. And it's nothing. I'm like, wow. So they shorten it. I'm sorry to my bad. Just if you're apologetic, if you're sorry, if you really didn't mean or intent, own up to what you did. I know we got a court case coming up. It's between me and Destiny Andrews. It's a case of misunderstanding. But we're going to get the air cleared, and we got some comedians, some people. We're going to do a trial on it. In communication and misunderstanding. That I'm gonna say that's what it's about. They're going to be here this Friday. Everybody is going to pick their attorneys and pick the jury and the witness. We already have the judge. It's going to be Phil Strickland. I'm gonna tell y'all about it. It's going to be Phil Strickland. He's going to be the judge because he don't know neither one of us. But he's going to be fair and honest in hearing the case of the miscommunication. You know, it's like, what did I do to you? Did I do something to you? Did I offend you or whatever like that? You know, it's one of those cases. And we're going to get the air cleared. No harm, no foul. But we're going to have a case about it because you can't have a conversation. So we're going to do a court case. It's a mock court case. My attorney is going to be Phil Page, because I don't know if it's true, but David Green said, oh, I think the Beast is going to be Destiny's attorney. I said, the Beast? I'm like, they're going to Rodney. Rodney going to be the damn attorney. He's going to go against. And I was like, okay. And Phil stepped up. He was like, out there, don't worry. I got you. I'm like, thank you, Phil. And Lee stepped up and said, yeah, I got you too. So we can't have a co-counsel, but we can have two witnesses. It's going to be 6 juries. That's 6. It's going to be 2 witnesses. That's 8. It's going to be the judge and the plaintiff. That's 10. And it's going to be the 2 attorneys. That's 12 to hear the case. So we will make it happen. So we're doing jury selection. Will be held this Friday on the Morning Mac Show. So not only is going to be Freaky Friday, it's going to be Jury Selection Friday. That's going to be funny. That's going to, we get a chance to say who's going to be on the jury, who's not going to be on the jury. We already know who the judges and the attorneys and the plaintiff, and to see if we got a case. Comedy Court. I don't know, but Brenda used to do it a long time ago. When I speak of Brenda, I'm talking about Brenda Brown. So she was like, that would be a great idea for me to bring back my Comedy Court. And I was like, okay. And she was like, and you and Destiny can get you guys the issue resolved. I'm like, okay. I didn't realize I had an issue, but okay, I'm down. I'm game for it, So, and I'm big enough to, if I feel that I did anything wrong or wrong somebody, I'm big enough to say I apologize. So it's a difference between apologizing, and it's the difference between being, if what you said is true, then that's what you true. Why you apologizing for telling the truth? A lot of people can't handle the truth, and if you true, sometimes you can say, I'm sorry for the delivery. I could have been nicer, could you? But if what you say is true, it's true. And the truth stands by itself. So if what you said is true, don't apologize. I don't like fake apologies either. Oh, I'm sorry when you really not. or you don't want to offend people. Get over it. If I'm telling you something that's true, like say if my breath stinking and you was like, you know what, out there your breath stinking, you need to talk less. And I'm like, dang, my bad. Okay, I'm sorry. But I'm not gonna make you feel bad for telling the truth. Because you told the truth. So why should you feel bad for telling the truth? Well, I'm gonna be like, dang, you didn't have to talk to me or say it like that. Well, maybe that's how you express yourself and you come out and be direct and but a lot of these new generation of people, a lot of these generations under us are real sensitive about a lot of things. How can you be sensitive and a bully at the same damn time? You talk that mess. Oh, we'll cancel your culture. We'll cancel, but you're sensitive if you say certain words. Oh, you can't say that. Don't say that. The hell? What? You just got to get over the word. You just got to know how to function. You just got to know how to. What is a word? A word is a word. Is the word going to hurt you, or is the person spewing those words going to hurt you? People got to get over stuff. Really. How many times have you told your child as a parent? I'm talking to the parents, or even regularly, you told your friends, or you told somebody, "You make me sick." Do they literally make you sick? Them was words. Or told somebody, "I'll kill you." I don't know how many times I heard this. Bitch, I'll kill you. I don't know how many times I heard that in my life. You heard it, but that's not what the person means. When people are upset or outraged, they say some of the darndest thing, but they don't mean it literally. That's what I'm talking about with the communication stuff. And people know sometimes when they say, I'm going to hurt you, you better believe it, because they will. So you got to know how to cipher and how to discern what people say and what people mean. When I say what people mean, I mean MEAN. What they're talking about, not that they're being mean or angry or my bad towards you, but you got to find out what they mean, like where they're coming from, what are they trying to get at, what they're trying to elude, what are they saying? So and a lot of times we do that. Oh man, I can't believe I talked 48 minutes. This is turn up. This is truly a Turn Up Tuesday. I got on here initially to Turn Up Tuesday and tell y'all that my top summer hits are on the top 10 list, and my Shaboozey, $1 Million Baby, yeah. And they not like us, like Kendrick Lamar. I don't know what other songs is on the top 10 list, but I know that 2 of them is from the DMV area. I'm going to say it. I'm going to claim it, damn it. I'm going to claim it. That's the closest to us right now, Virginia. So, Virginia, I'm claiming y'all. So, which is $1 Million Baby and Shaboozey. Well, I like that old country boy. That's what I want. That's the kind of guy I want. I would like a big, strapping, strong man. Somebody that understands me. Somebody that's going to love and treat me like $1 Million Baby. So I don't have to say they not like us. me and my boo can be in the club getting twisted. Shaboozey, you ain't the only one. But Shaboozey, you listening? Call me. Shaboozey, call me. The number's listed. Hey, so me and Shaboozey can, mind go somewhere, mind our own damn business. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I like his look. Even the little funky dreads. I was like, damn, he get the dreads need to be cut and retwisted and everything. But I even like that look with him, and then in that t-shirt and them jeans. Woo wee. It's just something about a country boy that's exciting to me. I don't know, maybe because my granddaddy was a country boy, North Carolina. Give me a country boy versus a city boy. It's country all day, every day. So yeah, definitely country boy. That's what I love. Have a great day. That was my son. He's going off to work. And for some reason, I don't know I always send him off to work with good love and good spirits because that's how my granddad. That's what you're supposed to do. Off to school. Okay, sweetheart, have a good day. Well, grandparents, I'll be like, I'm going to school now, grandma. I'm going to school now, granddaddy. I give my hug and a kiss, and I'm off. And they would tell me, have a good day. So I always say that to my son, or when I had a boyfriend, if he spent the night, whatever, you always greet him with positive love and energy. Even if you're mad at him, have a good day. Have a good day at work. Have a good day at school. What is Molly? Grand Rising family. You always say have a good day at school. And that's what I tell my son. When he come in from work, he be all mean and all out of sorts, whatever, because he get out there and he work every day and I'm here. And what I tell him. How was your day? You don't want to talk and everything, but that's that new generation. They're not like us. I remember my grandfather would pick me up from work and I was tired. And the first thing he was like, how was your day? And then I go and I could tell my granddad how my day was. My grandmother, I come home, she asked me, are you hungry? I can even tell her yes or no. If I tell her no, she was like, why you not hungry? You already ate. You have to tell her, yeah, you already ate such. That was family looking out for each other, looking out for family. Kenneth Clark, what it do? Oh, he's talking to the red. That was family. I miss my family. I miss that, being able to do that for one another, So I guess we so far in this other generation. You don't talk, you don't communicate like that. That was wholesome right there, boy, back in the day. And anybody grew up like that, they know what I mean. Your mom and I, you hungry? Get ready to eat, whatever. And we were used to sit down and eat together as a family. The kids, all the kids get together and they eat first. As you become an adult, you don't get a chance to eat with the family, like only the family dinners and stuff like that, because you're out there working, you're doing the hustle and bustle. But I appreciate that. My grandmother, when I was going to school, right? Y'all don't know this, but I'm gonna share this with y'all. My son was like 3 years old. We would have to catch the bus. I was going to school to be a medical assistant. That's what I was going to school, being a medical assistant. Had to go to school 5 days a week for over a year, right? 18 months program. Get my certification, registration, all that license, all that good stuff. Anyway, we would have to catch the bus from where I live to my grandmother's house in Palmer Park. I lived in Sea Pleasant. We get on the A bus, the A12, and it would take us, it goes around the Landover area, right? You even take it going to Addison Road or take it going to Landover. Capitol Plaza was the air. Capitol Plaza to Addison Road. So it drove all around Cherry Hill and Common Hill, all around that area, right? We would get on the bus every morning. So I had to drop my son off until my grandmother would be there having breakfast, waiting. I would either have time to grab something or eat real quick, or I would have time just to drop my son off, So she would be there having breakfast, waiting for that joker every day, like he was a little king. She be having good stuff, y'all, like French toast and ham and eggs and bacon. So I'm like, Grandma, my grandmother made the best French toast in the world. I kid you not, I cannot duplicate it. It'd be nice and crunchy. It was delicious. And I was a little jealous. I was like, damn, he could eat French toast. I didn't get this growing up, whatever. But she poured so much love and stuff into my son, into that little boy. It was funny. So one day it was raining real hard. This is when we stopped catching the bus. He ain't had to catch the bus no more. Check this out, y'all. My grandmother is his great grandmother. So one day, I was really hurt that day too, because all on my uniform, my scrubs got all wet. It was raining real hard, and we were standing at the bus stop. and this car came by. It was raining real hard and splashed us. Water just and he's little, he's 3. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm crying. And he cried, he started crying. And you probably said, well, why was you at the curb to be splashed? Because the bus was coming. And you know, when a bus comes, you step up to let them know that you get ready to catch the bus. But the car in front of the bus was speeding and splashes, muddy, dirty water all over. My scrubs was all dirty from the bottom. My white pants was messed up. We get over to my grandmother's house. My son crying the whole way. We get it on. My grandmother was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? He was like, I ain't never ride the bus again. And he tell my grandmother to call my mother, which is his grandmother. I don't know what he said to her, but all I know, the next morning, she was like, I'm out front. I'm like, what? What did a 3-year-old tell you that you felt compelled that from there on, we would get rides back and forth. Family member was helping. I don't know what my son said, but I know that was the last time he rode the A12. Like, couldn't even get her to do it, but I don't know what my son, how he communicated to her, but he heard, she heard. And I was like, wow, they not like us, because I'm like, that's what I was saying. I'm like, wow. But that was her $1 million baby. And she would do anything not to have that boy twisted. Y'all see where I'm going there? How I throw the songs. You can throw the songs. I'm telling the story and throw the song. Tall Tale Tuesday. Storytelling Tuesday. It's Turn Up Tuesday. I'm turning up. We talking about the songs that made it on the top 10 Billboard for the summertime, which is all my jams. I'm happy about it. And there's some other songs in between there. Some, honorable mentions. I can't mention it right now because I can't remember. All I remember my 3. I don't even know what my 3 plays, but I know they should be at the 1, 2, 3. And out of those 3 songs, I don't even know which one go first. That's messed up. All 3 of them get number ones for me. But back to the story I had, the communication and all of that. That was I'm talking to y'all about communication, talking to y'all about music. I done gave y'all the knowledge of what the yoke and yokemen and and decipher some of the codes. I done talked a good time. I think Tall Tale Tuesday, Turn Up Tuesday. I think I turned up for y'all enough. But look, we're gonna do a mock trial on Friday. We're gonna head on out. That has been my hour show. Ha 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 ha. So, and if anybody come looking for the show after we go off, sorry, catch us on Wellness Wednesday. Time is important. You're supposed to be on time. What Phil say? I can't get in with that link. Oh hell, I done sent everybody the wrong link. Molly, where you at? I sent everybody the link that I got. Let me see. I sent Kiani the link ended with Z9B. I done sent everybody the link with Z9B. Let me go down here. Let me look at Molly. See what Molly sent me. Let me see. Phil Page said that he can't get in it with the link. Copy text. I sent everybody yesterday's link. Everybody I'm not sure if they was coming or not, but if they was coming, they on yesterday's show. So let me do this. And then Molly also put the show in the the link. I got to make sure everybody added to the right link. I do apologize. I didn't gave Brenda the wrong link. Funny Man Green the wrong link. Molly, I didn't gave everybody the wrong link, Molly. Look, my bad.
See, that works better.
I gave everybody the wrong link. Look, Lee calling me. I'm sending you the right link now, Lee. She probably like, I think I can't get in. I'm like, I know, Lee, I know. I done threw everybody the wrong link. My bad.
And you were wondering why nobody showed up this morning.
No, I was like, well, everybody must be busy doing something, and I'm like, okay. I don't fret, I don't worry. I keep the
There
train
you go,
rolling.
baby. Keep the train rolling. Show must go on.
That's right. I keep the train rolling, as y'all can see. Y'all can tell I'm used to running my mouth and telling stories and everything. But the only thing with that is the only opinion you get is my opinion and the audience opinion.
Okay. Reese, I'm loving your book, baby.
Oh, you are? What chapter are you at the book?
7.
Wow. You know what I keep telling people? If they give me a chance to put it on the screen, that would make one hell of a series, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine if people, and I got the people for it. Good morning, Brenda. Molly, I got to bring her in. That's what we was going to do, a dramatization of the book. Good morning, Brenda. No, that's Lee. Good morning, Lee.
What up? I look like Brenda? Woo-hoo.
No, yeah, you're
a little around the eyes.
I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Cause can't nobody see Brenda under her mask, so we can see her eyes. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And only thing I think y'all see is Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's the Bumblebee.
Yeah, that's Bumblebee.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Is that the Bumblebee? I don't know.
That's Bumblebee from the Transformers.
I can't see nothing. All I see is black and something in the middle with brown and red colors. But
that sound like an infection. Shit.
Well, my eyes been watering and ever since they cleaned the carpet yesterday. So I'm all right. I got allergies and stuff like that. I'll be all right.
I done told you what I'm gonna do. I already told you that. You just gotta look at it when I make appointment. That's all you gotta do. But anyway, how y'all doing?
What's up? We good.
Mm-hmm.
Now we good. Phil was the only one that came on and said, I can't get in to that link you sent.
I couldn't either.
Sorry,
I called you.
The right one.
I called you. I'm like, wow. I said they ended already.
That's what I said. Damn, it's over with.
Then I looked at the time. I said 2:30. She only started an hour ago. How the hell she get 2 hours?
That's Molly cutting the time. Molly cutting the fat. Molly said he is trimming the fat.
Wait a minute. No, it had already said it went 2 hours and 30-some minutes.
Yeah.
That was yesterday's show.
That was yesterday.
Oh,
she sent the yesterday link out.
She had us.
We were time travelers. We went back.
She had us on Friday. She had us on Friday the 13th, hoping that it was Monday the 13th.
Yeah.
That was just not good.
No, look, my bad. I was talking about the apologies, and I was talking about people, the generations. How when we used to say We didn't never say, well, my bad really meant, meant I'm sorry, excuse me. You bump somebody, you go, oh, my bad. That's saying, that's what they say now. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't know what they say now, but I know that's what they used to say was my bad.
What we used to say, beg my pardon.
Excuse that's my grandfather time. I beg your pardon. Beg my pardon.
Beg your pardon. Excuse
me. Or if
you
didn't understand what somebody said, you say, beg your pardon. That means, could you repeat that again? Or what did you just say?
Yeah. You say that to somebody now. They're going like, what the hell you say?
No, I use it.
I don't have no pardon.
Listen, I used it in a little ad lib that me and David Balagizi does on Sundays. And when I went up, he said something. I said, I beg your pardon. And the whole room lit up like, what the hell is a begging a pardon? That was excuse me.
How was the show on Sunday?
Huh?
How was it Sunday?
Sunday was pretty okay. Yeah, it was pretty okay.
I looked in the door. I didn't see nobody and kept going.
Oh, what time? We didn't get out of there until like 1 o'clock Sunday.
Damn, I got.
Yeah, we was in there late Sunday. I mean, the crowd.
It was about 8 o'clock. It was about 8 o'clock.
No, it had just started. It started picking up around about 8:30.
Yeah, okay, because I was with somebody. We looked in there and said, well, ain't nobody in there. We kept moving.
Yeah, the crowd came in around about 8:30, between 8:15 and 8:30. And then they still like straggled in.
Then how did you get on Sauce in the City at 9 o'clock?
Huh?
What?
On Sunday.
Because I was sitting outside.
That's what I told. That's what I told Brenda. She had the Galactic Panther. I mean, that's the door. That's the wall.
I was sitting in front of the house that is right next to the barbershop, next to the Panther.
Yeah, she had the Panther. Yeah.
So when she kept saying sit down, I'm like, I am. You just see a building behind me.
Because I had already told Brenda that I was going to the Galactic Panther, and if I was on the show, I was gonna be doing it from there.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, okay, cool. Now, I'm glad I got my counselor and my chair. I was telling the audience about the mock trial that we're going to have. I talked to Beast this morning, and I said, David Green said that you was...
Wait a minute. I have to advise you, counsel. You have to advise her that she should not speak on this.
You should not speak on this.
But I'm telling the people what's going on so they can tune in.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Well, I have to because they have to come Friday so we could do jury selection. So if they don't know what they're coming to, I'm publicly subpoenaing them to jury selection. This is what's happening.
Publicly subpoenaing them.
No. But don't tell all of that. Don't tell her business or anybody's business.
Oh no! Don't go into the case. Just
No, none of that.
It's Sauce in the City has the right link up now.
Huh?
I was saying that I put the right link up in Sauce in the City. You know how I invite everybody. Everybody was in yesterday's show, and Dickie head ass said, "Hey girl, send me the link." So,
who that Funny Man Green?
Is that Funny Man Green that came in? No, Chicky Hard Ass. I don't even know. David might be asleep. They working poor David. They working the snot out of him. Poor David. And Brenda probably be like, they probably in yesterday's show. They probably still they could be talking amongst themselves in yesterday's show. I don't know. Get out of there. That's yesterday. I'm sorry.
They trying to figure out what the hell going on.
I'm sorry, but back to the.
I mean, it ain't letting you in the show. It's just leaving a blank screen, leaving you in the back room. You can't see anything. You just stuck in the back room.
I know y'all probably be saying, "What the hell wrong with Reese? Molly must not be on duty that day." But everybody in the back room.
Yeah, everybody in the back room.
But what's going on, people? Phil is my counselor, and Lee's going to be a witness. We're having hearing holdings for jury selection for the mock trial, and the rest of the audience is going to be the audience.
So let me ask you: everything we do, are we gonna have to do it on screen? Like if I want to talk to you, like your counselor, do I have to do it on screen, or can we do it off screen?
No, we could do it off screen. We're doing the only thing that we're doing on screen is the trial. But, you know, if you want to give them peekers, the snippets, JoJo baby.
JoJo.
Where you at? You outside?
Yeah, I'm outside on the road. I just stopped in and see how y'all was doing today. What y'all talking about?
We're talking about
Reese sending out the wrong link this morning. Everybody an hour late because she sent out the wrong link. She sent us back in time. We said that in yesterday's show.
Good morning. Good morning. Morning, David. Good morning. Yeah, everybody. Look, my bad. That's how you give say, I'm sorry, I sent out the wrong link. When I
you gonna say, I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden.
Somebody else done popped in. Brenda done popped in. See, everybody done popped in. Damien, you got some feedback with your mic. I can hear you now, Damien. Say something.
Yeah, no, it's not the feedback's the air conditioner in my damn trailer. I'm white trash. I might get over that crap. It's the air conditioner.
You know, I wanted to ask you, what is white trash? What is exactly? Explain to me what white trash is. Oh my God,
I can go on and on about what white trash is. Like, what do rednecks do on Halloween in St. Louis?
No, I'm not asking about rednecks. Rednecks and white trash is different, right?
Yeah, okay, I can tell you what white trash is. Donald Trump. That's white trash.
Now, I'm confused because I thought he was a redneck.
No, he ain't no fucking redneck. He was born with a silver spoon up his ass. He don't know anything about being a redneck. He coddles all the fucking rednecks. Thinks that he's like the fucking the next fucking Hitler. You know, I think his hair looks great.
So he's white trash. Okay. Now I thought white trash was okay. So you could be rich and white trash. Okay.
I think Donald Trump is white trash. I think anyone who is accustomed to being good to one another, loving one another, giving and not taking, that's just a good individual no matter what your color is. But Donald Trump is white trash.
I want to buy your house.
Okay.
Hey, just my opinion.
And that's the opinion of a white man. A white man.
Let me ask you this, Jamie. I grew up in part of South Carolina. We only had two kinds of white people. Since I came north, I didn't realize there was so many different kinds of white people. We only had two: rich white people and white trash. There was no in the middle.
Right.
Now you got all these different kinds of white people. I ain't really. When I was a kid, I didn't know there was more than one kind of white people.
Yeah, but I was.
I did. You knew the Klan too.
Wait a minute. I can't hear everybody all at one time. Phil, finish what you saying, Phil.
Now, I would say when I was in South Carolina, we only had two white people, rich and white trash. The white trash went to the same school I did. The rich kids went to the other school.
So
when I was coming up, there was three. When I was coming up, there was 3.
What was the 3, Lee?
There was rich, white trash, and nigger lovers.
No,
Oh God, really?
they fell
You
under
threw the
white
N-word
trash.
out there? I love you.
They fell
They
under
would
white
get,
trash.
they would get it. No, they were different because they would get it worse than the black person would get.
Yeah, I tried growing up in Gary, Indiana. My Cub Scout picture, it wasn't Where's Waldo, it's theirs, Damien. I look like a fucking chicklet.
Everybody was black, and you was the
Everyone. I was the only white kid in my whole Cub Scout picture.
Bill Strickland. Good morning, Mr. Good morning, Judge. I should say Judge Strickland.
There's
Good morning. How y'all doing?
That's a pretty good last name, man. Judge Strickland.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. It seems to fit well, don't it? It seems to fit.
Yeah.
Right. How's everybody doing this morning?
Right.
It's gravy.
Blessed and highly favored.
All right.
Yeah,
That's how it
we're
needs to be.
learning. We're learning this morning what words mean,
Hey.
and everything. And Damien was telling us the definition of what white trash was. What that mean?
Judge.
I like to recycle white trash, so it works out good. I'm all about the environment.
So white trash could be rich, and they could be poor. You know, so if you
I can see that. Does that sound about right, Damien? And stuff like I said, I'm into recycling, so I'll recycle it. I don't
Nah, the rich white people, they
Hey man, you know, on the south side of Chicago in Gary, Indiana, I mean, I was recycling all the time. I'd go into your garbage can and take all them damn cans and take them down to the package store so I get my mom a pack of squares.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. See, I
squares
recycle all my
meaning
white trash.
cigarettes,
I recycle them all.
Yeah. My mom back in the day, she could just give me a note and they knew I was getting her squares, and I just turn in the fucking bottles or the cans.
Is mama still around?
No, she committed suicide in 2001.
Bro, I'm so sorry. Good gracious.
Damn,
I'm
sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay, man. I'm telling you. And that's why Comedy for the Cure exists. She was sick, and she actually sat down, and this is a true story. She sat down, me and my brothers, and said that she's done.
It's a laugh.
And when she said that she was done, she said she was going to go. And she asked us for permission, and me and my brothers unanimously said, you know, anyone strong enough to make that decision,
Wow.
it's a one-time only decision, and
Wow.
we gave her unanimous decision because we were tired of seeing her sick as hell.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
No, okay. Not
Oh, she
so
was
she
sick
didn't
as hell, man.
she didn't commit suicide like jumped off the building.
No.
No, she took an overdose of Klonopin, Oxycontin, put a belt around her neck, tied it to the bathroom door, and let gravity take over. It was very peaceful. She knew what she was doing.
That ain't peaceful.
Bro,
No, that ain't peaceful.
I've been on so many medic calls like that. That's a lot. That's a lot. I would wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, but you know what? But right now, she is an angel on my shoulder. She is my guardian angel. She's the one who tells me, Damien, don't ever fucking give up. Don't ever hate anybody. Be exactly who the fuck you are.
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
come correct, get shit right. And and that's what Comedy for the Cure is about. 1,500 comedians around the country. We've raised $1.8 million in cash, like strippers.
Damn.
That's what's up.
Did you say strippers? Wait a minute.
So you got a large insurance policy.
Yeah, she's always on my shoulder, man. She was the best
Wow.
father I ever had. My father was a dick, and he was murdered in front of me when I was 10.
Jeez Louise.
Hey,
Oh,
you know
dang
what?
it.
Hey, but listen, the reason why I'm a comedian, and I'm not telling you these stories feel sorry for me or anything like that. Fuck that crap, man. Out of tragedy comes comedy, and that's why I self-deprecate myself, and I make fun of my white friends, my black friends, my Puerto Rican friends, my half Mexican, half Jewish grandson named Lycan Seaman. I mean, come on, I get down with that fucking tragedy shit.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of it out there in this world. There's a lot of it
Well,
out
it's
there.
kind of like in the Bible where it says, take a negative and turn it into a positive.
Pain is the motivator.
Life is pain.
It can be. Hey, Althea, I finished your book. I'm deaf man.
You finished it?
that ended on a strong note. Yeah, I was like, whoa, and stuff. So I'm looking for it to be continued.
It
the
is.
sequel
It's
there.
five. It's five. Let me tell you, it's 5 books out of that collection. Shades of Blue is the first, and this is, and follow me now. There's 5 books in this series, and yeah, wait till you read
I
it.
got more credits now. Can I buy them now or no? Because I was like, oh,
Well, I gotta get them published. Shades of
Okay.
Blue was the first one to come out, and that was supposed to spearhead to me to publish in the next one. The next book is written, it got to be published. It's called Indigo, a much
Okay.
deeper blue, and that
Ooh.
takes you on the dope side of blue, right?
I can hardly wait.
what happens?
I will buy the
You're not
first
gonna
one.
believe it. And then the third book is called Violet Blue, right?
Yeah.
That's when stuff comes to more like cohesive.
Uh-huh.
And then the fourth one is Periwinkle. People be
Okay.
like, what the hell is Periwinkle? That
I
was
know.
the Periwinkle season for blue.
Yes. Wow.
And then,
So-
then you got Midnight, that's called Coming Out of the Dark. Midnight Blue.
Wow.
All of them are different. Every title is a Shades of Blue because it'll take you a progressively, I think it's 10 years interval. The first book, Shades of Blue, give you background and character of the person. The second one gives you the adult Blue coming into adult, how we make stupid mistakes, and there's going to be a lot of stuff Blue do. The third book is when we know a little bit better, and the stuff that keep happening. Fourth is when tragedy strikes.
Yeah.
And then the fifth is like how you come out of the darkness and into the light.
Yeah.
Preach out there.
Listen.
Preach out there. Preach out there.
Listen. You want to hear her preach? Go read her book and stuff, because that's how we support each other and stuff. I wish all y'all had books, because I would read them all and stuff. I appreciate you just giving me a time to say something. But yeah, I finished it. I kind of have. They say to be a good paramedic and first responder, you almost have to have a little bit of ADHD and be real close to the spectrum, because when we focus on stuff, we focus on the tough. And I'm sitting there like, hey, I want to really know what's up and what's going on. And that was just, I could hardly put it down. I could hardly put it down as I was reading it, and even seeing some of my own life and stuff and whatnot on there. So, shout out to you out there. Hey, it's time to get that second one published. Ain't nobody playing games.
Ain't no one playing games. And Althea, just so you know, I'm a retired Navy corpsman, which basically makes me a big fucking nurse. And, when someone's down, you pick them up and you get them to the truck.
Damien, did you already buy the book?
I haven't bought it yet, but I sponsored the shows, but I didn't know if it came with a free book or whatever. But
No.
Althea,
No, and I'm with you. I sponsored one of the shows too, but I tell you what, man, hey, get the book.
No, hey
Let's
man,
support
I
each other.
heard that book is fucking amazing, and I'd like to hear it out of your mouth as to why it's so important. And
Oh my gosh,
I
yeah.
bought it yesterday and I'm almost through it. It's good.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
It is good.
Well, you can get it on the audio as well,
That's
Damon.
what
If
I
you don't
got
want
it
to
on.
read it.
Yeah.
That's what I got it on, because I got to listen to it. I had
Hold
it
on
on
a second.
1.5, and I was
Hold
like,
on.
ooh, man,
I'm
that's
blind.
great. Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, so Althea, can you send me a link on my page so I
Yeah,
can
you
buy
might as
the
well-
audio one?
You might as well keep
Just
that
go to
link close.
audio.com, right? Amazon audio.com.
I bought mine on
Hey,
Audible.
I'm
Audible.
Audible. Let me write this shit down.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it and put it in the notes here. Let me see.
If
'cause it
anyone's
was-
got it, because I will definitely buy it, Althea. I'm a big fan of Althea, and my wife says I could cheat, and you're the only one.
Thank you. Your
No,
wife
my
knows
wife-
that you're safe.
My
'Cause I
wife
don't
will
cheat.
My wife will try and pimp me out for like a 10-pack.
What's a 10-pack?
That's where you take 2 beers out first
Oh,
of the 12-pack.
I never heard of that.
Now I made it up. And by the way, you know what a baker's dozen is 13.
Right,
12 is a dozen.
right.
When I make my tamales, I make a Jewish dozen. There's 11. Let you guess.
No Jesus, right?
Hey, Miss Althea, tell me what I got to do. I'm writing it down on my pad because this is where I keep all my notes and my jokes.
Okay, Phil Spectrum. I'm going to ask him to tell you that because all I know, Phil Page, when you went to audible.com.
Put it in the chat.
Okay, Phil said that
Audible.com. I'm listening.
And then
I'm
just
a
look up
supporter.
Shades of Blue. Shades of Blue. Yeah, BLU.
Right, I'm buying it right now.
You got it when you see this book. When you see the book, you know you got the right one.
That's a cover. Right? That looks like a tornado.
Exactly, tornado hitting the water. Exactly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go buy that one so I can hear the whole fucking thing. I like to meditate with good people.
It's a piece of a little bit of everything in the book, and we're going to do a show one day soon where we're going to talk about the book. We're going to talk about like your favorite chapters and favorite characters in the book and everything. Like I can ask both of the Phils. Phil, what was your favorite character in the book? Who was your favorite character?
You?
No. It's not me in the book. Remember, this is a fictional book based on a true story. This is a fictional book based on some true story. This is, so there's a lot of fabrication and falseness in the book. You just gotta figure out, what's what.
Althea, how much is that one you got right there?
The hardcover book. Well, Amazon got a sell on it. If you buy it out of my hand, it's $24.99. But Amazon got a sell.
Like I said, I don't have Cash App. I have to have other people do that shit for me.
Damien, it's in the notes section of this and stuff. I can't stay long. They're calling me for lunch, and first responders got to eat. So, but it's in the notes section, the Audible, man, just do it. And hey, Althea, I hope I didn't take up too much time on the show, but shout out to you and your book, and I appreciate all you do. I will catch up with you guys later on.
All right. Thank you, Phil.
Right. Much love. See y'all later.
All right. Okay. Let me press this link. Let me see. It's 99 cents.
Because I'll have my wife buy the hard copy and I'll have her read it to me.
It's 99 cents for the first 3 months. So the book is free. Wow. Okay. Did y'all see that? Let me share it with the screen. He got it in the. Let me see how do I share this? Share screen. Okay, maybe I gotta put it there first. Can y'all see that? How do I share it? Molly, how do I share this? I don't know. But I know it's on audible.com.
What are you trying to share? Where are you trying to share it to?
I'm trying to show what's in the comments.
Okay, so you want it in the actual video comments?
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Because it's in the private chat. So hold on, I'm gonna do it for you.
Okay.
And Miss Althea, if you don't mind me, while they're doing that, I wanted to tell everyone that's on here right now. My wife wants me to retire and get off the road because I've been traveling for 4 fucking years now. I'm taking up residency at a bar called The Hub, and I'm changing it into the Comedy Hub, and I'm going to compete with the Blue Room in Springfield, Missouri. And I'm signing that contract today with the owner. So how that's going to work, there's going to be a weekly open mic for the first 3 weeks of the month, and the last week of the month is a showcase of the ones that are the best.
Okay.
And I'm taking up residency today. So I'm basically what I'm telling y'all, anyone in that area, I'm going to be making it rain. So you know.
Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's in between St. Louis and Kansas City, like right in the fucking middle.
Phil, how far is that from us if we drive?
Where you at, Althea? You never even told me.
I'm in Maryland. I'm in the DMV area. In
Oh,
Maryland,
geez.
right here
Okay.
in DC.
Okay, I can tell you off the top of my head because I tour all the time. That's probably 11 to 12 hours.
Woo, that's like going from here to Florida.
Yeah, but just go west, not south. It might be shorter than that, but I know it's at least
12-hour drive.
Did you look it up?
No, I didn't look it up, but I'm saying 12-hour drive. I'm just saying it, get my mind.
No, hold on one second. I'll show you. Okay, so where are you at? You're in Maryland, right?
Right. Near DC, or just use DC as the marker.
From Maryland to Springfield, Missouri.
Springfield is 15 hours. 58.
Yeah, it's 1,048 miles. So I was wrong. It's 15 hours. It's actually 16 hours.
Wow. Now I know from here to Texas, we drove straight from here to Texas, and we got to Texas in 23 hours. So
okay, well, all I'm saying is that after I get this contract signed with this room, I'll hire any of y'all, and the ones that got some season and they got some sauce, you ain't got to come to the open mic. I'll pick the ones that'll open up for you because, in my opinion, all of you are headliners.
We definitely are. Yes, we are. Phil Page, headliner. Yeah, we definitely are.
All right. So I'll just tell you how I pay, because when the clubs book me, they got to pay what I pay through my agent. But when I'm doing my own production, here's what I usually pay.
No, don't tell us. Don't tell us online. Tell us privately. That's a private conversation. Money is a private conversation.
So all you got to do, I'll make it real easy, Althea. Make it so simple. All you have to do is hit me up and tell me what you would charge me to have you headline one of my shows.
Okay. Now, look. Does that include? Do you get your people out there? Does that include transportation and board, room and board? I gotta ask my broker.
No, and I know that, but right now, okay, because I'm just opening this room, I'm gonna leave it up to the comedians from Chicago, Kansas City, St. Louis to come together and compete, and then I'm going to pull some more. Hey, look who's calling you, Roy. Hey, that's Roy. He was just trying to call me while I was on the show. Anyway, sorry, that's my wife taking a call. But
Roy, what are you doing?
What I'm doing is signing a contract. Okay, and when you start a new room, and I don't know if any of you guys have your own rooms in your areas, but when you start a new room, it starts off real slow, and then once you get one good vibe, one good show, then it goes like this. It goes fucking vertical, and you can't even get a fucking seat. And that's how I pay you guys. Because when I know that I got a small, it's a restaurant, but I mean, it'll hold 400. It'll hold 400 from the stage back.
400.
So
that's not small. That's big.
No, that ain't big to me. But I'm saying, even if I got the first 5-6 rows filled up, I know I can pay you guys because I get paid by the venue based on consumption, food, drink. So, and plus, I pre-promote every show. I put feet on the ground. I sell merch. So I'm always cashing in the side because I don't want to necessarily depend on the owner to pay me what I want to pay the people that are coming. So if you guys tell me what you want,
really got us good.
I'm pretty sure I can make it work.
Oh yeah, big time.
Can I sell my merchandise in your venue?
Yes, you can. Absolutely 100%. You see this? This is for Operation Outdoor Freedom. It says, for those who fought, freedom has a taste only a protector will ever know. I just sold 50 yesterday, and they cost me $5 a piece at $20 a throw, so you can do math, right?
Right.
I
Yep.
used to sell drugs too, man. I used to sell drugs.
Well,
Now I
Damien,
don't
I
sell
want
drugs.
this book to be like drugs. I want to be able to
Hey,
sell
I
this
got you.
the story.
I
Because
got you 6 out there.
Damien, look, you say you know a lot of people. Do you know a lot of upper people that could get this to the screen? That can turn this book into a series or a movie?
I don't know. I got a couple people I could throw it at, and they might take a stab at it. But
look, let them read the book. Let them read the story to see if they, I just got to get it to the upper people. Like I said, if Netflix get this book before Stars, that's not my fault. If Netflix or Stars get the book before Tyler Perry get it, Lee Daniel, whatever, Phil, tell them that is not our fault. If we get the right people to pick it up.
But I'm very, very serious. If I can get this room going, I know it's going to be a success, but it's going to take me at least a month to prove the grounds. And then once I got proven the grounds, then you guys tell me what you want to get paid to be at one of my shows. And by the way, I will never give a headliner the light. Ever.
Damien, I'm gonna be heading out Chicago way in a couple of months.
Hey, I'm a graduate of Second City. I've been doing this for 31 years. I'm 52. Do the math. I was 19 when I graduated from Second City.
Okay. Yeah,
that's straight improv.
I don't know what. When you say Second City, you know what I'm thinking of? SCTV. Am I missing something when you say Second City?
Yeah, SCTV. It was actually came out of Canada, and it was like people like John Candy.
Right, and that was called Second City. That was that's what the SC stood for, Second City TV.
That's correct, and it's still and the Up Club in downtown Chicago is still one of the best places you want to get booked at because it's so much fun.
So, when you say you're from Second City, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm a graduate of Second City, Chicago.
Okay, why did they call Chicago Second City?
Because New York got the rights to that one.
Okay, so New York is the first city. They call Chicago Second City. Is there a third city? I'm learning today. I never knew that. Did you know that, Phil?
Not really.
Hey, do you know why they call Chicago the Windy City?
I don't think it's the market. Because of the winds, the storms.
No,
Chicago
it's not
winds.
the storm. It's the fact that you got all of these big ass buildings right there on the dick of the Lake Michigan, right there. And then there's Gary, where I grew up. When that
now you confuse me when you say Gary. I know Gary, Indiana. Is it Gary, Chicago?
Gary, Indiana is only 15 miles to downtown Chicago.
Okay, it's right there. Okay.
It's in the hood. It's called Chirac.
Okay, I know where that is.
It's a rough neighborhood. Okay.
In Chicago,
Right. So the reason why they call it the Windy City is because if you work downtown and there's a storm, any type of storm, and the wind starts coming in, if you don't know what you're doing, you can walk. You don't think nothing's going on, you're good, you got your umbrella, and you hit that fucking building, that shit will just fucking blow you over. throw your fucking skirt up like fucking Marilyn Monroe. No shit. That's the Windy City.
Wow. Okay. See, you learned something today. Wow. Instead of a Turnip Tuesday, this is Teachable Tuesday. You learned a whole lot today. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to keep.
And by the way, I want to produce all of y'all. Just give me my hands at the end. I want to produce all of y'all.
Oh, okay.
Put Phil back on the screen. You missing Phil.
Phil Page.
I thought I heard his voice and his laugh there.
He was there when he came back because
I'm here.
Yeah, he's in the.
Hey, Miss South.
Hold
And
on.
Miss
He's in
Althea,
the
everyone
studio.
does
He
not
just
go
got
to
a.
the Damian Seaman page on Facebook.
He's in
Althea,
the studio. You have to
everyone needs to
change
go
the
to
view.
Dickie Headass.
Oh yeah.
Push the square above your head.
Square above my head.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Molly did it. Thank you,
Thanks,
Molly.
Molly.
Okay.
Hey, what I was saying was,
Okay, all right then.
I know I have a Damian Seaman page. My kids handle that. I don't even fuck with it no more. There's so many people on there. The one that is the one that you guys need to go to is Dickie Headass. Dickie Headass.
Okay. Dickie Headass.
Does that? Yeah, and there's 1,500 other comedians, and I encourage you to contact them all because they all want work, and that's what the business is all about: getting up there, making people laugh, freaking people out, going to jail. I mean, the third one's an option.
I hope so, because I'm not going to jail for none of y'all. Okay. My son told me, Mom, I'm not going to jail for you. He said, I'll write you and put something on your books. He said, but my son said, if I do something, and that's how I raised them, if you do something wrong and you get the bomb dropped on you, that's on you.
Hey, Miss Althea, this is my wife. Hey, Connie, say hi.
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 All right, you know what my wife tells me? She goes, hey, Damon, you ever get in trouble again and they cuff you up, I ain't got bail money. You can just sit your ass there. And she gets a break from my ass.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a break. We're getting ready to talk about the trial that's coming up, because I got to tell the people about what's getting ready to happen. All right. Okay. So out of the mind of Brenda Brown, she used to do a comedy court. So we had a case coming up, and she's going to resuscitate or bring life back into, what did you call it, Brenda?
Sauce in the City Comedy Courthouse.
Sauce in the City Comedy Courthouse. We're reviving that. I don't know how many episodes she's going to produce, but she agreed to do the first one, which will be.
Don't be setting me up out there. Y'all get one.
We just did one.
Does that mean,
yes.
Althea, does that mean Brenda's going to be like fucking Judge Judy?
No, it means that Phil Strickland is going to be Judge
Judy. He's going to be Judge Judy. Okay.
No, Brenda's going to be the plaintiff, like Bull or Mike.
No. Brenda's the bailiff, the button pushing bailiff. That's all I do.
Bailiff.
Because I actually am biased in the case. Like, I actually have feelings for both the plaintiff and the defendant, and I have views that would, kill everybody's story, each side. So I'm going to keep my opinion to myself, and I'm just going to push the buttons. You have the Honorable Phil Strickland as the judge. People tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond out there need a witness and jury members. So those
I got a witness. Lee gonna be the witness.
Okay,
Phil agreed to be my attorney at law, and I did talk to the Beast, and he was like, "If Destiny don't have no representation, I'm gonna be the attorney. I'm like, there you go, Beast mode. There you go."
Yes, and so you guys have received one of these in your inbox. That means I have invited you to come along, and actually I've summoned you for the jury. That's going to be Friday, September 6th in the morning for the Morning Max show. You guys can come on here onto the platform. They have a few questions for you. Each side will pick one jury member, and then they both have to decide on the third, because all they get is 3. So you guys, who saw the episode, Dr. Stugate, and if you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. So just get at her in her inbox, and we will get, I'll meet y'all here on Friday, September 6th for the jury selection.
Hey, can I be the bailiff like Bull from Night Court? I want
That's
to be the
Brenda.
bailiff.
Brenda's going to be the bailiff.
Oh, geez.
Uh,
Okay, fine. Whatever.
yes. You have to have been there to be a witness. Because you can't witness nothing if you wasn't there. So I think we have our two witnesses, though. I think we have David Green as one witness, and then we have Lee Ruff Warren as the second witness. So now we need 3 jury members who will decide.
David Green is a hostile witness.
What'd you say?
David Green is going to be a hostile witness.
That's going to be Lee, too. Both of them going to be hostile.
No, Lee going to be mad. It's going to be a good time, but no, I am not bringing that series out of retirement. I'm just bringing it out because I want this trial to be settled. I want this matter to be settled. And we got lucky because Phil Strickland is a very, he's a pastor, church going, he's got all these great credentials, and he agreed to be the judge. And that's
Wait a minute, you got an honest judge?
An honest judge, yeah.
You going down.
only
Well,
way to go down if
we can put the envelope back in our pocket.
Is the honest judge.
Yes.
Look, and anybody know me, I say the truth stands alone.
The truth stands alone, and I am glad that he has not been privy to any of this, even though because he knows you and doesn't know Destiny, he might be biased. And he read your book, so he might be. But I know that the judge will stand he will do the right thing. And actually, the judge doesn't decide the case. The judge hands down the sentence. Right.
Yeah.
So you guys are I'm going to have a blast. You guys are going to have a good time. People tuning in. It's going to really be an interesting case. So, y'all get y'all popcorn and come on in because they got the gloves off. And there ain't no Vaseline, so it's about to be a good one.
Tune in and write your comments.
Yeah. Oh, Brian Parsons said, "Hey, Reese Cup." I don't know who that is, but
hey, Brian. I can't even see Brian.
He's over on YouTube. So I tried to post the link on YouTube, but it says this comment has failed to post. So I don't know. But I did put your link on Facebook.
Okay, for them to get the Audible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I copied and pasted it and saved it for myself so I could work on it. I got to be careful because people try to take my accounts, and I'm like, ugh. Yeah, people out here, they ruthless with it.
I don't understand why people want to hack into a person's Facebook or their Audible account, stuff like that. Why do you want to steal books, or why do you want to steal people's personality?
Because they're trifling ass motherfuckers.
But they don't have their own fucking personality.
Trifling ass motherfuckers.
They trifling, I tell you. And I just got booked for my very first online appearance with MPSC Entertainment, which is Phil Strickland. So I'll be joining him on his podcast, which I can't wait to see, on September 3rd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I think that's y'all time. So I'm going to be up dead ass early in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, so
hey, happy for you, Mick Brown. You're awesome. I'm so proud of you.
And what day is the 3rd on? September the 3rd is the Saturday?
I don't know.
No, it's a Wednesday. Because the first is
Tuesday.
Okay, it's Tuesday. Okay. So Tuesday. So if I don't see you and Phil here, I know that you guys are on Phil Strickland's podcast.
No, I'll be. Let me see. What time is 11 for me? Let me see. 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh yeah. Early. Okay. Yeah. So his is at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Yep. Because mine's at 10:30, and his is at 11. Okay.
Now you see how nice I am that I have season 2 of Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show will be at an earlier time in season 2.
Yeah, yes, I do.
So can I get a later time on year 5 for the Mac show? Dang. Can I get like a 8 o'clock call time or 8?
Baby, you can come in anytime you want. You know.
She like wake up whenever you want. We still on here.
We still on, but we got 9 minutes to go to this show, and I wanted to remind everybody to tune in tonight, as this is the recap of Super Sauce in the City, Super Funny Comedy Game Show. I throw all of those adjectives I did because it is all of that. Is this the last season recap?
This is the last season recap. Our last episode of the season will be the online cast reunion, which I'm glad you brought it up because I have to change that one. I have to reschedule it to in the morning. So it'll be 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. noon for the Central people, and 1 p.m. for the Eastern folks. And because I'm going to go see Chelsea Handler on Sunday night. So
I'm not familiar who Chelsea Handler is.
Okay, well,
she's a comedian.
Yes, maybe people out there will know her. She's been, she does the late night show, she like big comedian. Oh, she's so good. She used to have her own show on what is that? Either HBO or Stars or something like that. But yeah, she's really big. Love her.
Chelsea Handler show.
Yes, and I'm going to go see the Chelsea at the Chelsea on Sunday night on September 1st. And so I moved it to the morning time, and maybe we get more people to join because I know at night it's hard for y'all. So I'm doing us all a favor.
Church. She calling you right after church because it's 1 o'clock time. We go to church at 11. We be out by 1 to see the Sauce in the City.
Yes, take it to church. We have a lot of interviews to do. We have a lot of cool stuff to do. Hey, Rodney.
Hello. So I had to show up because I heard y'all talking about my client while she is not there. So I just wanted to bring the defense to y'all, let y'all know that, the defense will be ready, even though she has not responded to me being her attorney yet. I'm making sure that I am letting y'all know that we will not take this line down.
I think the reason she's not responding is because she told me that she had an attorney.
She already got an attorney.
Yeah, and I thought it was you, but obviously it's not. If you're saying she didn't respond.
Well, I just found out this morning, so I just sent it to her this morning. No worries, I'm going to be her attorney. I'll be damned if anybody can represent her better than me. So,
well, that is definitely a conversation you guys will have to have with her. But definitely be at the Morning Mac show on September 9th at
not the 9th. The 9th.
I'm sorry, the 6th. September 6th, Friday, September 6th, on the Morning Mac show for jury selection. And if you're definitely not her attorney, you should definitely sit in the jury.
No, I won't even the jury.
I'm going to be the attorney. Don't worry about it.
If anything, he's a hostile.
I'm calling you as a hostile witness.
Nobody trying to tell Rodney Cochran. There's no way.
That's
And I
what
know y'all,
that says, Rodney Cochran. I knew I didn't see the beef. He done
I
changed
was
his name
like,
to Rodney
did
Cochran.
he change his name? I'm like, I
Yeah,
thought his name was Rodney Glover. I thought he was somebody else.
I was like, Rodney Cochran.
Well, Rodney Cochran, talk to your client because it is going to be a hootenanny of a case.
okay.
And Dr. Sugate, I love what I named it. And you guys definitely are going to, we're going to get this settled. That's what's going to happen. We're going to get it settled, and you guys have to agree to do whatever the judge says. That's the punishment. So either, I don't know what he's got up his sleeve for the punishment. I'll have to talk to him to get him on, but he's a really nice, guy. So I'm sure it's not going to be too tough. But I'm going to make him do something final because I want you to either come together again or leave each other the fuck alone. That's what I want.
Don't be influencing the judge.
Don't be what?
Influencing the judge.
Well, I can't influence him because I don't have a say in the matter. And I don't, and actually I can't influence him because I tried to get him to talk about the flipping mittens on the game show, and he would not buy it. He wouldn't say.
Now I'm gonna go back to what you said, Brenda. You said y'all. When the word y'all means you all. Now, how can this apply to you all if one person is sedimentary, one person is staying?
Breezy, as your attorney, I do not want you commenting on this.
Okay.
There you go.
The defense has been taking notes of your episode. Don't worry.
Okay, Phil. Thank you.
We are gonna have time.
Everything you said will be used against you in the court of law.
Oh, okay.
And actually, I put the Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show in hiatus so that we can do this trial. So we will not have an episode that week. We will complete the Comedy Courthouse episode, and this will be our hiatus from the show until we come back for season 2, which I'm so excited about, but we'll get to that later.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, wow. She already ready. Look at her. She already ready to object.
I can't object. Only my counsel can. I mean, nudging for object, Phil. Object. I object. We got hostile witness, hostile juries. This is gonna be like an episode of Martin.
I know you're the hostile witness, Lee. You're Althea's witness, and then Funny Man Green gonna be one of the witnesses. And then we still need our jury. That's the only thing we need. Ooh.
The jury.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I've already talked. I have a surprise witness that I have to bring to the court. So I'm just letting y'all know I will have a surprise witness. And if I can't
bring a surprise witness, I object.
You got to bring your witness with us.
My surprise witness is willing to make a statement to be shown to the court. I've already been working on this case since this morning. Thank you very much.
We want disclosure. We want open disclosure before the trial. We want to vet your witness.
We'll have to, since we're going to have, it seems like a couple of witnesses, we'll have the witnesses give their testimony, and then they'll exit from the studio so we can get the other witnesses in. The only people that'll stay stationary are the judge, the jury, the plaintiff, the bailiff, and the 2 attorneys. And then we'll just swap out places for y'all's witnesses, so that y'all can tell y'all story in a complete fashion, so we can get it all out into social media and let them have the last word and finish it so we can start season 2 of the comedy game show in peace.
It's already in peace.
Well,
well,
not yet. It's not in peace. No, it's not. It's in pieces. Because if I can't have my whole cast on the show in peace and I have a good time, then it's not settled. And I don't have a good time when the two of y'all are together, because I feel like World War 90 is gonna break out, because I think she gonna slip up and say something and Althea is gonna atomic bomb her, and then it's gonna start all over again. So I want it settled.
As my attorney, you gotta let them stop taking the bomb.
Huh?
I am not the bomb. Tell him, attorney, I am not the bomb.
We do not want to comment on this. And Brenda, you are prejudicing the jury pool. So
there ain't no jury pool. There's nobody here.
I don't know who on this call that I can't see.
Y'all funny.
He like, I'm just jumping in. Can't see shit. Ain't looking. Hey, Shaquan. Good morning.
Look, there go one of the juries right there. See?
Good morning, y'all. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
good morning.
See, Shaquan, one of the jury people right there. Look, Shaquan.
Is Shaquan on the jury?
What's up?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
I miss y'all.
I know Shaquan, like, what did I just step in?
See, I gotta call Shaquan about government name. I can't say what's up, baby, because I need to stay impartial.
What the H?
That's right.
So what we talking about?
Did you get the summons? Did Brenda send you the summons?
I did not send her the summons.
Okay.
Oh, well, you ain't sending her the summons. What's up, baby? How you doing?
Yes. I did not send her the summons because I just sent it to the people who were there. The jury, I just sent it to the folks that was there on that day. I could you send her one.
Because the jury need to be the people that was not there. The jury need the people that don't know about the case. So you sending people this thing that was there. The jury is supposed to be who has not heard about the case, because you want them to form a partial and a fair hearing, because they just now getting the story for both sides.
In that case, all your people that was tuning in that day can't be jury members. They can only be
witnesses. All of them is witnesses.
She said all of them is witnesses. Oh Lord, I don't even know how many you got coming, but okay, I will definitely pull a jury. So Shaquan, would you like to be a jury member? Because she wasn't there that day, right? I don't remember. Yeah. What was she in the comments? I think she was in the comments.
See, you don't know who's in the comments.
Hold on. Yeah, I do, because Shaquan be talking in the comments.
She was not in the comments.
Was you there, Dr. Sugate, Shaquan, when Dr. Sue was on the show? Shaquan?
No, I heard about him, but I wasn't there when he was on it. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Can y'all hear me?
We know she wasn't there because she said he.
I think my internet.
That is definitely true. So send her a jury summons. I sent you one that is a blank, the one that Molly showed. So I put it in your inbox for you to send out to the folks, you know, that you would like to try out for jury duty.
Okay, the report.
And then I will definitely, because you're right, it should be people who don't know y'all and don't know the case. So I will sequester, I will see if I can get a few more folks to come out, and so y'all can see and pick y'all some good jury members.
Okay, that sounds good. Now I want to know what's the case.
The case
I'm
is
curious.
Dr. Sugate, and the plaintiff
Wait,
is
where you keep
Althea
getting Dr.
McFarland.
Sue Gate from? Is her last name Gate?
No, but it's like everything else in politics that go wrong, they put gate at the back of it.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, but you can't give her that information.
So the title is Dr. Sugate, and the plaintiff is Althea, the defendant is Destiny, and Althea is accusing Destiny of hiding hurt feelings over being reprimanded on the show for typing in the private chat box along with David Funnyman Green. And when Althea saw it, she gave him a who's it and what's to and who's for. And now Althea still thinks that Destiny holds hurt feelings. And that's why she's not around anymore. So we're gonna put it all to rest.
I already got my opening for this. Come on.
Destiny says that she is not harboring hurt feelings, and that she's just become more busy in her life, and she can't make it on the Morning Mac show. So that is why she has not been around. So that is what we are going to settle.
Yeah.
And don't be laughing at our court case, girl. We got this is serious business over here.
Y'all
I done drugged this show out of retirement so that I can
And I
settle
need to let y'all know I'm going for punitive damages for my client. I'm just letting y'all know that now.
Oh, Molly, can you let Beast in? He's saying it in the comments on YouTube. He says, "Let me in."
You probably got the wrong link.
Nah, I'm on the right link. Thank you very much. Even though I understand you're trying to keep her attorney off the show for her representation.
From what I understand, so you are not
He's
the
back.
record.
I'm letting everyone know right now, I will be her attorney. There's no way she can find a better attorney than me, number one. And number two, I would like to clearly talk for my hurt client who was abused aggressively on air. And the fact that she is not afraid, but doesn't mean she has to come and take the abuse that has been blatantly put on her. Blatantly. Aggressively.
You just made the case right
So,
there. You just
know.
said the opposite of what she said.
I ain't worried about what she said. That was Brenda's version of the case. That was Brenda's version. Don't worry about it. I know what's going on here. And I witnessed it. I've seen it for myself. I have been a victim also.
That
I have
is
been
the
a
case.
victim also of this abuse.
Wait a
So,
minute,
you know.
Beast. That is the case. All the witness statements and all the attorney statements go underneath the case that's filed in the court of Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show. So everything that Beast just said goes into the the
archives.
No, not the archive. The what do you call it?
The docket.
And
yes.
and I would also like to put in there that this is witness tampering right now. Y'all got Miss Williams in here who could be definitely a juror, and I just want to call tampering right now.
Wait a minute, Dave and Lee is the witnesses, and both of them are the witnesses. They're not witnesses tampering.
Yeah.
No,
this should not be discussed without the defendant here to defend herself.
Well, that's what you're here for, because she won't come on the show because she's harboring hurt feelings, according to Althea McFarland. But according to Destiny, her life has just gotten busy. She's dealing with some things, and that's how come she's not been around.
Exactly.
So both sides of the case has been put out, and on September 6th, we will be selecting our jury. So if you guys have anything to say about it, please get with Althea and try to be a jury or a witness. Either way.
I would like to say now, if Althea closes her eyes and tilts her head to the side, she is a hostile plaintiff. I want the record to show.
Please do not comment on this.
We have missed you, Rodney Cochran. We have sorely missed your voice.
I would like the record to show that the private chat is completely clear of conversation because of Althea's brutal demonstration of hierarchy in this show.
I object, and we're not even in court yet.
All right, if you object, Phil, put something in the private chat then.
I'm not putting anything in the private chat right now.
Put something in the private chat, Phil.
We are not
do it.
We are not
Let
at trial
Miss
yet.
do it.
We do not have a trial date. I mean, we do not have a jury set. No, and to my understanding, at this point, you are not even the attorney of record.
Yeah, that's true. Somebody
You're not the attorney on record.
Oh my God. You guys.
It is my understanding that Destiny has another attorney. Destiny got a white attorney.
Hey, Beast.
Hold on. Let me read. Okay, go ahead, funny man. I'm going to read what Destiny sent me. I'm going to read what she wrote.
I would like to object to you reading anything that my client wasn't prepared by me.
Well, she says, hold on.
Beast, she has an attorney. She has a real attorney. She has a I told her, I said, I think Beast is supposed to be your attorney. She said,
have you ever been treated by your client before?
Your client don't want you, boo.
That's because I told my client I was unavailable, not knowing it was for this court case. I will make that clear that I am available for this court case, and that she can have no other attorney than me, because if she want to win, you go with me. That's how it's going to work. But it's okay. Funny man, you know what? I appreciate you as a witness. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for showing up.
Oh, fun. Okay. And she says, I got my attorney. I said, very good. Hopefully they can make jury selection too. And she said, LOL, gotcha. So I think she
went out and paid an attorney. She did it the white way.
I think Cochran, what's the other dude's name? Shapiro. I think she went out and got a Shapiro, not a Cochran.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
The Beast, you turned from attorney to a hostile witness.
Beast, you will be getting your subpoena in the mail.
I will be a witness for the defense. No problem.
You already know you're gonna be a hostile witness. That's what we making on, because you're gonna be cutting up.
All I gotta say is,
well, it looks like we got us a court case going on here, y'all. And again, like I said, this is one of my favorite shows. I'm so happy to pull it out of retirement for this situation right here. And we're David Funny Man Green. Wasn't it fun when we did it? Remember the bukkake?
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun.
Yes. So we're gonna have
fun, but it was fun. But when I told, she said, I told you I had things to do, whatever, and all, because she was talking about her boyfriend, husband, or whatever like that. No, she said, I was planning on coming back Monday. She said, but I got these court papers or whatever like that and all. She said, I'm not coming back until after the
I would like to clearly say that David Green's opinion is not mine of my clients.
I would like
He
to
is
say,
only expressing how he feels and the fact that he's trying to bang her mother. Thank you very much.
well, I would like to state that that's not even your client.
My job is gonna be so easy.
Oh man, this is going to be too funny. And Shaquan, hopefully you can join us as a jury member.
I got the witnesses fighting.
Because I know Shaquan will she will look at all the evidence and she will do the due diligence. She's gonna be our since she's the first jury member, she's gonna be the captain of the jury. You know, the person.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna be the captain of the 3 people. So all of this is going down again. Like I said, guys, jury selection is September 6th on Friday, Freaky Friday, here on the Morning Mac Show. And it is going to be a freaky situation and funny. And then the actual trial is on the 8th, which is Sunday.
And Reese, she has proof that she invited you to the show and you turned her down.
Uh-oh.
Stop snitching. Damn.
I need for this to be put into evidence.
It is. It's in a video.
Snitching.
This is the video right here.
I would like to put a gag order on Funny Man Green, please. Before the case.
Phil, look, I got you on all of that, and I ain't gonna tell you what we got, but you really need to vet your client better than that, David. If that's all you got.
Well, it's not his client. He's the witness. Her lawyer is not present.
I would like the court to see that Athea has her eyes closed and turned to the side. She is now a hostile witness. Thank you.
I don't have my eyes closed. The client, and I'm not turned to the side. And like I said,
I would like the judge to see that she is doing the rocking motion of aggression. Thank you.
Oh man, this is gonna be.
Reese ain't lying. Boop boop boop. You can
boop, boop,
and you know it's true.
I would like to bring
I'm
in
not lying.
boop
I'm
was
crying.
very unnecessary. The boop 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 was unnecessary. I like to strike that from the record, please.
I'm crying, and you know it's true because it rhymes.
Please strike the boop boop boop. Thank you.
Y'all better understand the magic that's about to go down. And Althea trying to give me a series number 2 to watch. And no, I'm not creating another series. I'm just doing this episode so that we can put this one to rest.
And then you might have another case of Beast and David Green coming to the where the attorney is fighting the damn witness. David be gonna be like, Brenda, he attacking me.
I don't have control of the buttons. I'm not the bailiff on this show. I can't do anything about him attacking you. But I know when I'm in charge of the buttons, there will be no shenanigans. There will be no attacks. If you can get booted out the court. So please be on your best behavior because it's a serious business. These are 2 women that I enjoy hanging around, and I need them to either come back together, cut it out, or disperse and quit it.
Now, I am open to a plea deal. So if you want to plead out, let me know.
Yep. Because I'm like the Rock of Gibraltar. I stand on my ground. I set it on my right, and I ain't gonna back up off it on my left.
Hey,
there you go.
Uh-oh, looks like y'all got quite the plaintiff on your hands. So in all, it's 2 hours and 18 minutes putting a pin in it.
A pin. All righty. So in the chat, y'all can see where y'all can go get the Shades of Blue. I'm about to say the Morning Mac show. I'm up here laughing about this. Is ridiculous. The Shades of Blue by AM Morning. It's in. Brenda put it in the link, and that's the audio book version. Phil, was the audio book good for you?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay, he said it's fire. Because the other Phil finished. I didn't know because it's not me reading.
He had the audio book too.
He got the audio book, yeah, and he said that. He said, "Girl," he came on here and he gave his testimony. And all I'm saying is that we're trying to get this into film version, into theater version, so where people could actually come and see it, and and like I said, they once they see it, I'm like, this is a good series. Y'all talking about power. This is something different. This Stars better hurry up and get this. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's all she's saying, y'all.
That's all she's saying.
Right. Yep. That's all I'm saying.
And at that point, the music should come in, and Molly should. I'm just trying to give some cues here because that was really a good ending, and I was like, boy, if the music came in right now, that would be super dope.
This Thursday, y'all, the extravaganza, the drag queen soiree. Thursday, like the Panther. Saturday, the barbershop. Is it called Two Hands Barbershop?
Two Mac.
I can't remember Two Mac. There's two people that was last name Mac. Two Mac Barbershop.
This Saturday.
This Saturday from 12 to 1:30.
Yep.
Let me get the funny, honey. Bill, tell the people who's gonna be there.
It's gonna be Miss Chocolate, and got a special treat coming down from New York City, Cynthia Young, and she's actually coming in character, coming as Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris, hot damn. We like Two Mac Barbershop. Kamala Harris impersonator. All right, man. All right.
Then we got the Poolside Summer Series with D-Lo and your girl, the Gwen Factor, September 7th. Lots of cool people on the flyer. Make sure y'all support these shows. Support them. Aberdeen, Maryland Comedy Jam, the After Party and Fish Fry, featuring Althea and Phil and JoJo Baby. Half the Morning Mac cast is on the flyer. Even the Molly lookalike over there with It's Gritty. It's Giddy. I think it's Giddy. Yeah, there you go.
And my man, Poppy the Bear and Cody Jack from out of Philly. That's gonna be a hot show.
October 12th, y'all. It's a little ways away, but that gives you time to save up your pennies. 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. So 3-hour show for a packed 3 hours of comedy. Funny folks.
7-11 is 4 hours, y'all.
I've heard Miss Dreads is very funny. I've heard her name, floating through the comedy world. So looks like be a really good show, and the music is by DJ Jizzle. So y'all, that should be a good time. Tickets are $30. If you guys just save up $10 a week, by the time October 12th gets here, you'll have it.
We got your financial advisor, Miss Brenda Brown.
I'm just saying, I think there's payment plans available. $1 a day. That's like 30. That's 30 days and you have $30. Save your $1 a day. Don't get that cup of ice. Don't get that pack of bubble gum. Don't get that. What else costs $1? Don't get the keychain. Don't get the popcorn. Hey, is that my baby over there, Funny Man Green, or is that the oldest one?
That's I ain't gonna lie, I can't pay for my pizza.
Oh, that's the
oldest one. The oldest one is your baby.
Is that Cameron?
Yes, it's Cam. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Cam. He got face hair. He look all grown up now.
Yeah.
He was just a little baby, little smooth skinned baby on the show back in the day. Like he ain't had no facial hair.
That's about to be me again.
All right. Trying to slick it out. All right. Well, congratulations. Wait a minute. Is this the one that got married or the other one?
The other one.
The other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, Cam, you got married and I ain't getting no invitation. I'm busting your ass.
We'll just Wednesday tomorrow.
All right, let me put that in my notes for future reference.